I care about all of these people kind of the same. But the first investment is the first investment. We care about them just a little bit more. And the next founder that's going to pitch was actually our first investment, Newtail. And they're innovating in e-commerce, but I thought everything in e-commerce had already been innovated. So what's left to build? In fact, what he'll tell us right now will unlock billions of dollars in value for every e-commerce across Brazil and Latin America. So next on stage, with vast experience in marketplaces and e-commerce, is Gabriel Monteiro, founder and CEO of Newtail.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. Thank you guys for being here. Well, I'm Gabriel Monteiro. I'm the CEO and founder of Newtail. So at Newtail, we're creating the infrastructure for every single kind of company to become a media company. And we're starting with retailers, as Marcel told. And let me show you why we're doing this. So advertising is broken. This is a bold statement to do, right? But because billions of dollars are being wasted right now due to the problem that brands can't properly target consumers nor track their own conversions. And I'll show you an example. This is a tasteful meal, right? Some of you guys haven't had the opportunity to lunch yet. But I can assure you guys that some of you doesn't relate to this message because some of you are vegan, vegetarians. Maybe some of you guys want some Chinese food, and that's all right, right? And there was ones that related to this. They just want some pizza tomorrow. They don't want to go and buy a steak, just leaving here the venue. And this is why doing advertising is super hard, super hard. The inability for you to target the exact person at the exact time through the proper channel, the product, etc., etc., etc. It's super hard. And, of course, even harder to measure who that got impacted to the advertiser converted. It's difficult to do that, right? Some guys are doing this in a really good way. And we're seeing this why retail media may be a word that you haven't had the opportunity to hear yet. It's being super hot at America, and of course Europe, because it's the ability to use the entire ecosystem of retailers to better understand the consumer, better understand their consumer habits, what they're buying. They're in the end part of the funnel, right? So I can deliver the right message to the right folk and accompany their entire consumer journey. And this is what we're starting to do. And that's why Amazon is the third largest publisher in the whole world, just trailing Google and Meta. That's crazy, right? They're doing more than $38 billion in ad sales. This is margin, guys. This is 80 to 90% margins. Their main strategy for profitability as we speak just surpassed AWS. This is what we're doing. And here in LatAm, Mercado Libre, fantastic job. Amazon as well. What about everyone else, right? We have a super strong retail ecosystem in Brazil and Latin America. And this is why Newtail is building the infrastructure for advertising. We enable every single company to have this as a strong asset for their entire profitability strategy. Think about Nivea. Nivea is advertising, a multinational company, and they want to engage. And they can imagine that they can track their audience that they're talking to. So beauty companies, maybe I want to speak with a person that buys from my competitor. Then just suddenly, I start to look for the formats, the best formats to engage with the person. And of course, I'm gonna be paying for that. And this is margin, guys. This is what retailers are craving for during this moment. So this is 90% margins on their pocket. This is why it's super strong. And of course, the retailer can tell you if that conversion happened, if that message was delivered, right? We know that because we struggled that. We were the creators of the first Brazilian platform for retail media in Brazil. We created Americanas Advertising, $80 million in ad sales during a span of 4 years. More than 3,000 advertisers on top of the platform. And we're doing that right now for every single retailer, every single consumer company. So we haven't even our main competitor at the time. Casas Bahia trust in us. Why wouldn't you, right? So we have more than 45 billion GMV running through the company, more than 60 million people that we are engaging with through our customers right now. Top advertisers, Samsung, Motorola, LG, Electrolux, partnering with us. And at the end, since we're transforming everyone in retailers, we're creating the largest media marketplace, connecting every single brand to every single consumer company, retailer company, even allowing banks, telcos, content companies to become media companies. And this is how we're fixing advertisement. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Gabriel. The clicker. Thank you.
Thank you.
I worked 3 years at Mercado Libre, and everything he said is not only true, but it was a critical strategy for us to defend ourselves against Amazon in Mexico. We had to improve this dramatically, and the CTO, Daniel Rabinovich, was like, you need to improve this. So yeah, just for everybody to strengthen the pitch.